Music videos have always been an iconic aspect of K-pop. They've evolved over the years with various trends and taken risks that have made fans remember them years later. However, with the ever-increasing pressure to stand out, production teams stop at nothing to ensure their videos top the charts. Despite being very minimalist, Big Bang's love story came with a hefty price tag, around $200,000. At first glance, the video, while gorgeous, doesn't seem like anything out of the ordinary. However, when you realize that YG built 2 custom plane runways solely for filming, it all begins to make sense. The company also went all out by introducing a 4-point wire cam, a first in Korea, enabling footage that previously required external graphic programs. They also used advanced gear typically seen in Hollywood movies or Olympic broadcasts, including aviation shooting rigs, motion control cameras, remote head cranes, flying cams, and steady cams. Combining that with the cost of filming in an outdoor location, the sets, effects, fireworks, and overall video production Love Song shows that you don't always need to have the flashiest aesthetic to have a beautiful music video. At nearly half the price of others on this list, the video had high-quality visuals and a polished look, making it one of the group's most iconic videos to this day. Over 10 years later, EXO's Mama remains celebrated as one of the most iconic and intricate music videos in K-pop history. It's also widely regarded as one of the priciest music videos, with an estimated production cost of about $270,000. For those who've seen the video, this probably doesn't come as a surprise due to the incredible amount of CGI, set design, and costumes used in both the Korean and Mandarin versions of the video. It features all EXO members, with each having a unique superpower, and helps cement the group's identity. However, since the video was produced earlier than most on this list, the now seemingly small budget was quite big for its time. The high cost can also be attributed to SM Entertainment wanting to make sure EXO debuted properly, and fans were stunned when the video finally dropped in 2012. However, since Mama started EXO's extensive lore when the music video first came out, it caused a lot of confusion about the meaning and the storyline. Nevertheless, this debut did well and solidified EXO as one of the major third-generation groups, soon becoming one of the biggest groups in K-pop history. Mamamoo has always been known for its classy aesthetic, so it should be no shock to learn their video Décalcomanie has an estimated cost of $300,000. Even though the plot is pretty simple, it was actually the sets, the outfits, and the inclusion of the actor that made the video as costly as it is. The different settings, including a jazz club, a club, and a rooftop, matched perfectly with Mamamoo's classy vibes, which is why the music video is still a favorite among fans. Treasure's music video for Jikjin is a more recent entry on the list, which isn't really surprising since nowadays, companies don't really reveal their budgets for their music videos. This is why people were surprised to find out that the group's video had a budget of around $420,000. Based on this information, we can tell that YG has very high hopes for the group and therefore spared no expense in making the video special. They were even willing to purchase supercars for the group's comeback, which even the members were surprised by. Even better, the video was directed by Lee Song-yoon, who you may know from Lisa's Money video and popular Mama performances. However, all the money that was spent on the production truly paid off, as Jikjin got over 20 million views on YouTube in just 3 days. This marked a turning point for the group, giving them more recognition than ever and shaping their future direction. Released in 2022, BLACKPINK Pink Venom's music video had people wondering just how much the company had spent on the lavish production and the outfits. As mentioned, K-pop groups of newer generations don't always reveal the exact cost of their music videos, yet still many speculate that it cost over $500,000 to make. A big reason for this massive budget is the increasing quality of visuals showcased by the members, from sets to costumes and editing. Despite the fact that a lot of money was spent, many still found themselves annoyed at the constant editing, since it seemed as if YG had focused more on the cost rather than the quality of the video itself. Fans of the world's top girl group naturally have high expectations, but even with a large investment, YG often seems to miss the mark. For fans of 2NE1, Come Back Home was iconic in every way. When it was released in 2014, it was revealed to have a budget of nearly $500,000. YG truly capitalized on the hype of the girls, developing a sci-fi themed video that relied on a ton of CGI, extras, and intricate outfits, which seems to be what increased the cost. It's clear that the company was trying something new. They wanted to focus on the visuals and storytelling as opposed to the performance aspect as they had done in previous videos. The founder of the company, Yang Hyun-suk, explained that he wanted the music video to be a message about how disconnected people were becoming as a result of using technology. According to Yang Hyun-suk, he wanted to convey how important humanity was, and we can't deny that he did an amazing job at that. Perhaps the oldest entry on the list, SES Love, had a pretty massive budget, especially considering that it was made and released in 1999. At nearly $700,000, SM wanted to spare no expense. months. Filmed in New York City, the video's production cost was pretty high, making it one of the priciest K-pop music videos at the time and even today. However, the investment paid off. The video and song performed so well that the album became the second best-selling girl group album, proving the expenses were worth it. Although the other videos had large budgets, nothing quite matches the scale of Gangki's Honey Honey. The song was released as part of their debut album We Became Gang in 2012, and despite the group being relatively unknown at the time, they still managed to get a lot of attention. That's because filming in Italy, Austria, and Switzerland meant the music video for their very first song ended up costing around $900,000. The video showcases the members of the group traveling across these countries in what feels like an entire movie rather than a music video. However, some people were quick to draw parallels between them and T-ara, accusing Gangki's of copying their senior group. Despite the accusations, many netizens loved the video and the girls' acting so much that they encouraged them to pursue acting careers. And some of them did. Jo Eun-byul became a stage actress, and Choi Soo-eun acted in a few dramas after the group split up. One Shot is an iconic video in terms of production and story, which makes sense considering it cost nearly $915,000 to produce, and that budget ensured that it would become BAP's most viewed video to this day. The music video had about 100 hours of footage to sort through, from various locations overseas to filming inside an aircraft hangar. This video was so successful that they released videos covering how it was made, even showcasing the iconic yacht they rented in the Philippines. However, its intense scenes sparked controversy, making it one of the most brutal K-pop music videos ever created. It can't be denied that it left a lasting impact due to its graphic content and shocking visuals, which were far more intense than most K-pop videos at the time. Infinite's Destiny is famous for many reasons, from it being the first K-pop video filmed at Universal Studios, to the approximately $900,000 to $950,000 spent producing it. With Infinite filming in Los Angeles, they had access to some of the best cinematographers and sets, and it culminated in an iconic video people still look back on today. But with such a big production, many were surprised that they didn't really use the sets all that much. Fans were especially upset as the group simply danced around the backlot, and there wasn't really much of a story or a telltale of the music video's budget. However, questions formed around the video's two-part release. Infinite first released Destiny version B and said there would be a version A coming soon. However, a lot of people were confused about why they would release the second music video before the first. Because of all the theories that were coming out, the management company had no choice but to address the whole thing. Turns out that due to the then recent Asiana plane crash, Woolim Entertainment realized it wouldn't be smart to showcase a music video with a crashed plane in the background. It was unfortunate timing, and the version A has still never been officially released to this day, despite people leaking it online. As far as we know, T-ara still holds the record for one of the priciest music videos in K-pop history. In 2011, T-ara teased their album Black Eyes with what would become one of the most iconic and expensive music videos ever, Cry Cry. A big factor in T-ara's Cry Cry's budget was that its storyline took place over 2 videos. This wasn't common in the industry, at least at the time, and really allowed T-ara to tell the story they wanted. The 2 videos, including Love Dovey, together added up to over 30 minutes in total and cost over $1 million to make. On top of that, they cast popular actors Cha Sung-won and Ji Chang-wook, which must have really raised the price. The music video basically turned into a crime drama, leaving many fans puzzled about the storyline. Even years later, people still debate its plot, with fans writing detailed blog posts to share their theories and interpretations. With its multiple sets, famous actors, and lengthy videos, T-ara's series has definitely made a mark in K-pop history.